Modern Dallas TV celebrates our first anniversary, with this being our 52nd webisode. We've been fortunate to feature an array of architecturally significant homes by noted architects like E.G. Hamilton, Gary Cunningham, Dan Shipley, and this week we feature a townhouse development by architect Russell Buchanan. In addition, we've covered some of the finest gallery and museum shows in Dallas and appreciate the support of the CAD and Dada galleries. We continue to hear feedback from viewers that have been educated about the lively Dallas art scene and visiting the galleries from watching our weekly segments. This week, we cover the 2016 Scholarship Awards by Dada at One Arts Plaza. Lastly, we've covered cool spaces, sacred spaces, home tours, and showrooms featuring some of the finest products for your modern home. We look forward to continuing on this journey and grow even more in our second year. Join us this week as we visit Fire Station 27 on Northwest Highway for a tour and a conversation with the architect Ron Stelmarski of Perkins & Will. Stick around for the art scene and the calendar and enjoy this edition of Modern Dallas TV. For over 15 years, Stella has been providing award-winning home cinema and automation solutions to the DFW market. Stella offers ultra-modern black diamond screens with LED effects for your ultra-modern home cinema, as well as high-performance products ranging from invisible speakers to art screens that transform your flat panel display into a work of art. Call us at 214-227-1088 or visit livestellanow.com. This week, Modern Dallas Real Estate is here at Colvin Court, and I'm here with David Griffin of David Griffin & Company Realtors. David, this is a superb development. Tell us a little bit about the development, the concept, and the architect.
Sure. Well, thank you for inviting us to present Colvin Court this morning. It was designed by Russell Buchanan, Buchanan Architecture. He is a AIA award-winning architect. He's actually a fellow with the American Institute of Architecture, which is one of the highest positions you could hold with that organization. And the developer is Center Living Homes. Trevor Brickman is the principal there. This is the third development we've marketed for Center Living Homes over the last 2 years.
And this is a unique concept. We were talking a little bit about the land, the usage. It's a great story there.
Yes. Again, Center Living Homes always tries to build the very best product, not a generic product by any stretch of the imagination. The zoning here allowed for 10 homes, and they chose to build 8, and they've created these wonderful courtyard spaces with these huge north-facing lights. These are true townhomes. You actually own the land that the home sits on.
There's so many great features. Mm-hmm. You know, we're just walking in and we're looking at these great, large walls of the metal and the wood door and the overhangs and this sort of an urban feel. And
absolutely.
Then you get in and you see these wood frames around the windows. Tell us a little bit about some of the thought process and, integrating this and features and benefits.
Right. Well, this is a one-of-a-kind product. I think the idea was to build homes that had their own privacy and outdoor spaces, but in the heart of the city. We're within walking distance to Turtle Creek, the Whole Foods, lots of wonderful amenities. But the idea was to build very classic modern design with low maintenance materials. The exterior is either limestone block or heavy gauge metal, so no exterior maintenance. The interior spaces are a little bit loft-like or studio-like with the big, like an artist windows here. This window is 16 feet wide and 10 feet tall. Some of the other features of the property, all LED lighting, all the exterior lighting, and there's so much lighting in here. All the lights pivot so you can highlight artwork. This is level 4 finish on the walls. So again, very gallery-like. These are true wide plank, white oak floors, no pre-finished materials here. We're leaning on a solid piece of Douglas fir. The window surrounds are Douglas fir. I mean, it's just one, as you say, just one wonderful thing to surprise you and delight you after the next.
And the wonderful thing is this overhang over here.
Yeah, isn't that sculptural looking?
So, yeah.
I was just going to say this oven is, I've never seen an oven like this, but it's what they call a cafe style oven, and you open it and it's a regular oven, but then you just switch the control and it becomes a convection oven. I think that's a very cool feature. The tons and tons of cabinet space, microwave in here, and although this floor is all hardwood, where you've got your food preparation area, we've got ceramic, so easy to clean. Gas cooking, of course, because all chefs want gas cooking. Quartz countertops, and then to the space of this room, you could have any kind of room arrangement or a furniture arrangement.
So David, I know the couple already one is sold, there are a couple more sold, there are a few available.
Yes.
How much are they listed for?
The price ranges go from $585 to $620. It's all the same floor plan, all 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, but the courtyards vary in size. And there's a couple of different finishes, but again, everything is just priced basically according to the size of the courtyard.
So this house is actually open Sundays from 2 to 5 p.m.
Correct, yes.
You can see it at davidgriffin.com, or you can visit moderndallas.net and see our real estate listings. Where do modernistas find modern realtors in Dallas? The modern lifestyle begins in the home, and you'll find a range of unique living spaces across Dallas's most desirable neighborhoods. Start your search by meeting one of these modern realtors. Poget began his career with a degree in architecture, followed by years of interior design work, including the interior design of several luxury high-rises and commissions for clients' dream homes. Poget's distinct background makes real estate a natural fit. Ed Murchison has made a name for himself by specializing in mid-century modern homes, even before that architectural style became so highly sought after. In addition to being the mid-century modern specialist, he represents some of the leading architects and builders who are designing some of the most innovative new modern homes in the Dallas area. Ed is also the exclusive listing agent for Urban Reserve, Dallas's cutting-edge modernist community which features sustainable modern homes. Noe De Leon of Identity House Real Estate is an experienced and passionate real estate professional who is dedicated to the experience of his clients, their families, investors, and business partners. With a unique niche of renovating homes and turning them into wonderful modern living spaces, he brings a wealth of knowledge and expertise about buying and selling real estate. It's not the same everywhere, so you need someone you can trust. Your perfect modern home could be right around the corner. Call one of these professionals soon. Modern Dallas this week is here at a cool space, Fire Station 27 in North Dallas on Northwest Highway. I'm here with architect Ron Stelmarski of Perkins & Will. Ron, this isn't your typical firehouse.
No, it's not.
How did you guys come to create this? And was this part of the bigger picture of what the city was planning?
Yeah, the city has aspirations to really elevate the quality of design for their work. The Public Works are trying to make a statement that they care about architecture as much as about the city, the environment, the fabric. But for us, this really came about from a lot of site forces. I mean, you can see we're here on Northwest Highway, busy street, really a lot of retail. And the site was constricted, and so it really almost forced us to go vertical, which gave us an opportunity. The minute you have multi-story spaces, you get a lot of sectional richness. But we wanted a building that really celebrated the culture of firefighting and really helped to give them a presence on Northwest Highway.
Well, it is a presence. I drive by here regularly. I love the design, I love the concept, but there's so many features in this building. We're walking around and we're inside and we're talking about money shots. We're talking about that, just great angles, views of so many different parts of this building. On the front, there's that large red panel with a design on it. What was the culmination and the thought process behind that?
Well, a lot of that had to do, again, telling the story about firefighting, about the legacy of firefighting. And so when we were doing the architectural development, it was a very clear idea about durability and really something that was going to stand the test of time. And so the sort of rough and ready concrete shell was going to hold something delicate. When we opened up the station, we wanted to make sure that we took the right panel and embedded the layers of the history on that panel. And so again, we wanted to use red to certainly be very clear about signaling firefighting. But then if you look closer at the panel, what's really great about it, it has different features that tell the story of the history of Dallas firefighting, from first individuals, fallen firefighters, really paying memorial to the 9/11 situation, even some of the technology stories. And so it was really adding a layer that had to be there anyway. Instead of just doing a large blank wall, we wanted to bring an artful quality and really invigorate the space.
And with that said, moving into the space, you've also got a dedication to fallen firefighters, as well as who selected those iconic images on the upper level?
We worked closely with the department just to talk about, we had a whole wall of different ideas for what we might want to embed in the surface. But the reality was they all came together, talked about what was really the most important. We had to prioritize. I mean, there was not an easy way of selecting them, but we talked to the people who understood the history of the legacy. And so it became important that, again, the idea of the first was really paramount to the idea of who to place on the wall. Because when you talk about firsts, the first really is about a larger demographic, a larger group. So if you're the first woman, or you're the first African American, or the first Hispanic person on the firefighting crew, that's an important situation.
And one of the great features is that wall in the front, those exposed bricks.
Right.
What's the significance of that?
The stone?
Yeah.
The entry? Well, we certainly, again, if we're going to carry the legacy of firefighting forward, we did not want to miss the opportunity to take some of the, the relics of Fire Station 27, the original station, and, we reclaimed the stone from the site as they were demolishing it, and we have a wall, so when you first enter in, the first thing you really encounter is the warm Texas shell stone that really defined Fire Station 27, the original building. And now we've just, again, kept it there as part of a memory, a trace of the past.
So a couple more things, because there's just so many things to talk about. One of the cool things is in the actual garage bays for the actual fire engines, you have the great door system. Tell me a little bit about that, and then move in and tell us about the concept of having the gym part of that whole part,
Well, again, the apparatus bay is probably the most dynamic space in the station. We're all used to seeing the rigs inside that space. And of course, getting out of the fire station is the most important thing for the firefighters and for the rigs. And so what you'll see in the very front of the building are two doors. They're bifolding, biparting doors. They're fast acting. So we're all used to seeing an overhead door in fire stations. These were a new implementation citywide they're starting to use. They bipart and they come open much quicker, not a lot of hang-ups at all, very easy to open if there's any other kind of challenges. But when you get inside, one of the other things you'll see is that the actual fitness area for the firefighters hangs out into the apparatus bay. So, architecturally, we have a very clear, separation of the machines and the people within the building. And we really felt it was important to, number one, take advantage of the double height space in the apparatus bay and allow the fitness area to be there, but also to create the story that the machines, the body as machine, all working together in tandem. So when a firefighter goes out to fight the fire, you're using all the equipment, the tools. I mean, the body and the machines become one. And we wanted to really sort of describe that in the space here, allow for natural daylight to come through and express and expose the activity of the firefighters when they're working out.
Well, the whole project's fantastic. I think compliments to the city and the vision of the city, compliments to you guys for actually creating this and executing it as well as it's turned out, from the actual exterior, the interior, the garden space. This is a fantastic, for Dallas, a wonderful work of art.
Great.
And I think people should drive by. You can stop by, I'm not sure if you're allowed in, but I can tell you this is one of the greatest, maybe one of the iconic buildings that will hopefully stand the test of time in Dallas. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate you coming out. Modern Dallas Art this week is featuring a unique exhibition, the 2016 Dada Scholarship Awards, and I'm here with the Dada director,
Yes.
Kathy Drennan. Kathy, I have to tell you, this is an amazing body of work. Tell us how this all comes together.
This is one of the exciting parts about my job, is this exhibition, being able to give scholarships to young artists for their future. The awards go to their higher education and their supplies in art school. And this is not my first time I've dealt with scholarships and awards. I used to recruit for colleges, so working with these young people is a lot of fun. It's crazy. They're still very young, but they go to Booker T. Washington High School, which is our performing and visual arts special school downtown Dallas. And this year, let me say the scholarship started for Dada's 25th anniversary. And that was in 2005. So they've been going on since then. I'm new this year, so it's my first scholarship awards. However, they've grown over the years. First, they dedicated the award to Edith Baker. So it was the Edith Baker Art Scholarship. And she gives an award, and she'll be here Saturday night for our big event. So that is the big award. It's $5,000. And then in 2013, Kenneth Craighead and Steve Green awarded another scholarship for $2,500. And then this year, we decided to give another from Dada, the Dada Excellence in Art Award, for $1,000. So this year we'll be giving 3. And we have selected 9 students for the exhibition. So they're all really good artists. We wish we could give to every single one of them. And this year we wanted to make it more prominent. We approached One Arts Plaza about having the exhibition here in the Arts District so that next year we can build upon that and make the awards even bigger, more money, more visibility. And that's really the purpose. The exhibition goes from May 2nd through June 24th. And you'll be able to, it'll be up in the main lobby at One Arts Plaza. So we want everybody to come see it and get a good experience of how great our Dallas students are, really. They have lots of talent. They had to submit their work first, and online, of course. And then we did in-person interviews for the 9 that we're showing. And they had to present not only their portfolio, but what their future was, where they're going to school, what they've decided to do in art. And some of them, half of them have been accepted to Pratt Institute in Brooklyn. And most of them were going. There's one that's probably going to UT Austin. I think they're all real excited about if they can get to New York. That's the...
You've made it, New York.
So
I have to say, even for myself looking at this work, there are definitely pieces I would acquire.
Yes, and they are for sale.
They are for sale.
Yes.
They're very well priced. I think it's an opportunity if you're looking for something from a rising star. These are great works of art.
Yes.
And you can contact you if they have an interest in purchasing any of the
Yes,
work.
we will have a sheet here that lists all the work and the prices and my phone number and my email. And we kept it 70% goes to the artists and 30% will go back into the scholarship awards for next year.
So you can see this exhibition at One Arts Plaza. It's in the lobby. It's through June the 24th. And you can find all the information about this show and the events and purchasing these pieces at DallasArtDealers.org. Wonderful. Where are modernistas shopping for modern kitchens in Dallas? The kitchen is the heart of the modern home and should be both highly functional and beautiful to behold. You'll find renowned showrooms to help you create a kitchen that's a modern masterpiece. Orinari, the luxurious Brazilian showroom, offers you the highest quality of life with signature custom designs while maintaining a strong commitment to sustainability. Known for using diverse colors, textures, and raw materials while blending local taste with modernist style. Next stop, Perch, to check out the cabinetry by Somatic, whose engineering and manufacturing expertise have made it the gold standard for kitchen cabinetry since 1929. This German maker delights in bringing joy to your home by making your kitchen a place where personal taste is celebrated. Designers balance function with emotion through a variety of individual planning options, precision workmanship, and high-quality materials. Velcucina kitchen cabinetry and accessories are available through Poland's. Italy's Velcucina focuses on innovation for life with timeless kitchens made to last. Each collection features products that contribute to your wellness and needs, earning a reputation for improving ergonomics and the use of space. They also strive to ensure all products can be reutilized or recycled. With the help from these designer showrooms, your modern dream kitchen is within reach. See more from these featured showrooms. To wrap up this edition of Modern Dallas TV, on the art scene, gallery openings on May the 14th. A few of the highlights are Macy Craddock at Chris Worley Fine Art, Brad Ellis, Linda McCall, and Michelle O'Michael at Craighead Green. Sign up for Modern Dallas Art News by visiting our website at moderndallas.net. On the calendar, the Dallas Architecture Forum presents a panel discussion, Economics and Architecture, at the Dallas Center of Architecture at 6:30 p.m. on May the 10th. In addition, Preservation Dallas has an engaging exhibit which highlights 27 unique architectural styles found in Dallas. The exhibit is located in the lobby of Dallas City Hall and is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Open houses every week. Visit moderndallas.net. Look at our real estate page. We've got open houses on Saturdays and Sundays. Once a week, Todd Camplin reviews the art scene in Dallas. Check out his articles, as well as listen to our podcast, The Modernist, on iTunes or SoundCloud. Just type in The Modernist, you'll see two good-looking bald guys, and you can hear some of the guests we've had in the past, as well as our guest coming up this week. And if you want to find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, find us at moderndallas.net, or on Twitter at moderndallas, or on Instagram at Modern Living Texas. We appreciate you being part of our show. We thank our sponsors who supported us all year for our first year, and we'll see you on the other side. Have a great week, and we'll see you later.